All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Day 2 of our the world's greatest cooking show. It's your man, Royale Watkins, a.k.a. Chef. I'm going to let y'all come on in the building, make yourselves comfortable. There they go. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Hey, Kendra. Sheared. Latoya was good. Yeah. Listen, Latoya, it's for real now. Marcia. Yeah. Evelyn, good morning. What's happening? Cynthia Gail Bennett, welcome back to the show. Myra Brooks, always pulling up on the big wheel like, skirt. Gotta be able to pull up. What's up, Tanya? Sabrina Lewis, glad to have you. Yeah, it's for real today. I went and I thought about it. I had such an overwhelming response yesterday to the breakfast sandwich. That I just last night I had a long conversation with myself that I was like, this cooking thing is real. It's been my passion for a long time. And you know, my kind of purpose in life, along with being a wonderful husband, father, and friend to so many, is also cooking. Kendra, I was going to do the Eggo waffles, but I got a couple of inboxes and they said, Chef, they said, you know, can you really mix it up and do something that inspires you, something a little bit more complicated than Eggo waffles? Because they said we really don't need no goddamn help with that. We can pull it out the freezer, take it out the box, put it in the oven, and we're good. And I was like, if that's your approach to making Eggo waffles, that's fine. Hey, Adamo Better. When I'm doing the cooking show, by the way, please refer to me as Chef so that I'm able to stay in my right frame of mind when I'm making these glorious dishes. And by the way, my simple tagline is simple dishes made complicated and complicated dishes made simple. What's up, Fud? Glad to have you here. So just know that some of these dishes will be dishes that you've seen other chefs and cooks prepare. If you can look back there on the stove, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm actually, one of the more complicated dishes, I'm actually boiling water. Okay. And so again, I know this is a dish that a lot of people try to, attempt. But they don't always get it right. You lose a lot of water in the process. Sometimes you use the wrong volume of water, the wrong dish to boil water in. But we're going to get into the boiling water thing a little bit later on. For right now, I just want to focus on the dish that I'm going to make y'all today, because this is a wonderful dish. Tamala Rice, glad to have you. And then, by the way, if you really want to see me kick things up a notch, if you can see what my apron says, it says, let's go, Chef. So if you want to be inspired, if you're cooking a dish, just remember to say to yourself, if things aren't going quite, Rita the Diva, happy birthday to you. Sag season is officially started. Just to let y'all know, my birthday is Sunday, December the 3rd. It's a very important day. Put it on your calendar. But Desiree, does April know I'm doing this? I have no idea. Yes, I'm boiling water, Dewana. I'm going to take y'all over here to let y'all see the actual boil. I'm going to take y'all deep inside the mind of a chef. I'm going to let you see my process. Some of this stuff I don't really share with people. But, I mean, look at that, right? Look at the temperature of the water. See how the water is evenly being boiled, right? Hold on, let me set y'all back up over here. Lionel Wilson, thank you, brother. Let's go, Chef. Jerry Owens Jr., D13. Myra Brooks, D15. I'm telling y'all, it's officially Sag season. I'm feeling good about a lot of stuff. Elo was good. That's what I love when y'all say, let's go, Chef, and what up, Chef? You put me back in the mind state of what I'm trying to do. Is it Ivania Chapman? Or is it, spell it out for me so I can make sure I log it in. Is it Ivania or Ivania? December the 5th. What's good, Yolanda? Happy birthday to you coming up. sure we're going to be in the building on the 5th, so we make sure we revisit that. Wait, December the 3rd is my dad's birthday. Great men are born on the 3rd. Great men. Okay, so Joy Jones, a lot of people want to know what's the dish that I'm making for y'all today. Today, I'm going to tackle, drum roll please, I'm going to tackle crunchy French toast for y'all today. LaShawn Nicole, what's up? I'm going to tackle crunchy French toast for y'all today. I'm feeling really, really inspired. When I woke up this morning, it came to me, the universe. I got a call last night from the board of chefs in Manchester, in the UK, late last night, actually first thing this morning, asking me, actually advising me of some of the rules and regulations and some of the strict protocol as an advanced level chef that I need to adhere to. Yesterday, I told them that it was kind of spur of the moment, on the fly. And so I just want you all to know that I actually have certain guidelines and things as a master chef that I have to adhere to. I'm supposed to take a break every 11 minutes. So I need you guys sometimes to remember, chef, slow down. Chef, pace yourself. Chef, take your break. But I'll deal with that. There's a lot of people don't understand what goes into this whole process. So I'm going to keep you guys completely involved. I don't want you guys to be blindsided if I have to stop for a second and collect myself. What's up, Ronnie? It's the big bro right there. But like I said today, I'm going to get into this crunchy French toast. It is a dish that a lot of kids enjoy. A lot of ex-wives enjoy, from what I understand. Mother-in-laws really enjoy crunchy French toast. Yes, Carla, I'm a master chef. I don't really throw it out there because I don't want people to be intimidated by the dishes that there's a lot of other chefs out there that get intimidated when I come into their kitchen or when they hear my name, or if you say, let's go chef, they'll look up because I have a reputation. Cheryl Hawkins, no, I switched off. What's up, Mo? I switched off of the Lego waffles because I'm inspired to do something different this morning. So y'all just bear with me because this is not an easy dish on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most complicated. Crunchy French toast probably is about a 46. So that being said, I'm going to get into it. Let's get it started. All I need y'all to say is let's go chef. As soon as I see 5 let's go chefs, then I'm going to get this, pour myself a little cocktail here. As soon as somebody say let's go chef, I'm going to get into it. Cheers, the top of the morning. We're about to make it happen. Can never go wrong with orange juice. All right. Let's go, chef. All right. Thank you, Jasmine. If you're in your job, I need you to get everybody in your building around this camera right now, around this feed, because I'm only going to do this dish once. I'm only going to do this dish once. So first and foremost, if you're going to make crunchy French toast, you need to start with eggs, right? You need to prepare the batter that coats your bread. All right. Faith Martin, good afternoon to you. Thank you, Lois McKenna. Now, I have to stay focused on, I don't want my water to overboil. So, you know what I mean? I'm surprised nobody said, hey, chef, be careful with the water. Don't overboil your water. I need that because I'm going to have me a cup of coffee just to kind of settle me in as I make this dish and try to get in the right headspace. I appreciate everybody saying, let's go, chef. I'm in it now. So you want to start with your egg mixture. I'm only going to make one piece of toast for myself because I don't have any company here. I don't have the kids here. I don't have the wife here. So I'm only going to make a simple batter. 2 eggs is all you need. You just monitor or try to find the balance between how many pieces of toast you're actually going to make and how many pieces of bread are going to go in the wash. All right. I happen to have the great fortune of a griddle. So I'm now going to turn my griddle on and let it start to heat up because it's important that you have your griddle just at the right temperature. And the right temperature, you want to just be able to, I'll show you my actual process for checking the temperature of the griddle before you put this French toast on there, okay? So again, I happen to have a stove that is a multi-burner unit that happens to have a griddle feature. If you're not working with a griddle, this is fine. You can use a frying pan. If you don't have a frying pan, yeah, everybody has a frying pan, right? You just want to make sure you get that temperature up on the stove, on the griddle or your pan, before you actually place the, oh, thank you. Who's that? Shalandria, thank you so much. So now, my water has achieved boil status, right? So now what I do, now that the water is boiled, I'm actually going to make some coffee, and I use French press. Uh-oh. Okay, we got it. Woo! We almost had an emergency situation here. So French press, I have some fresh ground coffee. I particularly like a version of Peet's coffee called Big Bang. So that's what I'm going to go with this morning. I'm not going to do what I usually do, which is make a full pot for myself and my wife to enjoy. I'll make a half a pot because I'm only going to have a single cup of coffee. And maybe if one of you all care to come through the next time, I'll make a full pot and y'all can enjoy some of this breakfast deliciousness. So, I like to eyeball it. It's a little term they use in the dope game where you actually eyeball how much drug goes on the scale, but we don't need to get into the specifics of that. I think 2 scoops will do for now. All right. So now I have my, you know what? Is it Tanika? I'm glad you made the point about cleaning the kitchen because one of the things I made sure to do is I prep the kitchen by cleaning it in advance, and it will be cleaned up afterwards. If you're going to achieve Master Chef level, whatever you do, make sure you have a clean work environment and make sure you clean you wash everything down and leave the kitchen prep for the next person in a clean manner as you would appreciate it being left for you. All right. So I'm going to start my coffee first. I'm going to show you guys the whole process too. I'm not going to leave y'all out of anything. This is the proper way to pour, right? And if you just starting to heat up. Now this should have a handle on it, but the screw came out, so we're not going to worry about that. But make sure you have the proper amount of water. And you just look at it. Sometimes you just got to look at it. And it'll tell you, it'll let you know. Okay, that's perfect. Now we put our French press down on that and let that sit. As we go back to our egg mixture. I know a lot of y'all saying, hey, chef, what about the griddle? You might want to spray the griddle. We don't want to do that just yet. This is a whole process now. I'm a master chef. And Ronnie, I hear you about the gloves. A lot of other chefs like to work with gloves. I like to work with my hands. One of the things that I'm very conscious of is making sure I wash my hands. And I did it earlier, but I'm going to do it again for you guys. And use soap. There's nothing wrong with using a little soap to wash your hands. See that? I have some fresh paper towels here. I just reloaded it so my damn wife won't complain later about not having paper towels. Okay, and now we can get to work. So, here's my egg mixture. When you're making that egg mixture, you want to throw in a little bit of cinnamon. A little bit. You see that? It don't take much. And when you back up, because that lets the cinnamon know that you care. And then it will go to work for you in a full, robust manner. Okay? The other thing we want to do with our egg mixture is we have some pure vanilla extract. That pure vanilla is expensive. Just use the extract at half the cost. Your mother-in-law won't know. The kids won't know. They can't tell the difference. Oh, okay. Just enough. Only a master chef will really be able to detect the difference between pure vanilla and vanilla extract. I'm making crunchy French toast for those that are just joining us on the feed. Now, I have my griddle there starting to heat up. While I have this egg mixture, which I'm about to beat, some people are calling for extra cinnamon. I will go with 2 more taps of the cinnamon. That's all, though. 2 more. And look at what we do. We got to mix it. Mixer. Get that nice and mix up. Nice and mixed, right? Here we go, ladies. You hear that? You hear the fork going to work on the bowl to let the egg mixture who's in charge? The fork has to be in charge of this process, right? Now, this is very important because in my mind as a master chef, I have to be able to time manage. That's one of the most important features of being a great master chef is to be able to, people want to see that egg batter. That's the batter, right? I'm using a see-through bowl because I want y'all to be able to see the full experience. Now, when you're making crunchy French toast, not country, crunchy, Bonita McMillan, Bo Mac. Crunchy. See that? You could probably you can smell the grill. It's heating up back there. Now, when you're making French toast, you have a lot of options when it comes to bread. A lot of bread options. When you go down that bread aisle, you want to be very specific, right? You want to be very specific in terms of the bread you choose because you can't choose any bread. And so going back to yesterday, what did I use? What's my favorite bread? We want to go with that Hawaiian, King's Hawaiian bread. You understand with me? This is only the best will do for your kids, for your mother-in-law, for the chick you messing around with on the side, or the dude, whoever you making crunchy French toast for. Only the best. So go with King's Hawaiian bread. Now you can use Wonder Bread, you can use wheat bread. I highly recommend King's Hawaiian. Now, most people make this huge mistake. Most people will take their bread and dip it into the egg batter, right? And then put it on that grill. Most people. That's a huge mistake. Thank you. Is it Ivania? Thank you. I'm supposed to take my break at this 11-minute mark, but I'm actually accept the fine and push right on through. We're actually at 10:15, so I think I'm okay. What you want to do is you want to take your bread, you want to lightly toast it. Lightly, right? You just want to toast it just enough so that when you put it in the egg batter mixture, right, it doesn't sog up the bread. That's how you avoid sogging the bread. And that's a very specific thing that we do in the process. So hold tight. So, all right, come on, let's go, chef. Let's go, chef. Let's go, chef. So, LaShawn Nicole, if you don't have King's Hawaiian bread in your neighborhood, then try to find Queen's Hawaiian. They might have that. Now, while I'm in the process of making this crunchy French toast, I also wanted to prepare for myself another breakfast sandwich. So I'm going to have me an egg and veggie sausage and cheese sandwich. Yesterday, I got a little ahead of myself. I had the fried egg when I really wanted the scrambled sausage, cheese, and veggie breakfast sandwich. So I'm going to do that while I'm preparing this and while I'm waiting for the can't be found in Target. Yes, Target brand does, thank you, Alicia. Let's go, chef. Does carry King's Hawaiian bread. Okay, and see, this is, again, another important thing. Listen, pay attention. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that, Beverly. This is why I was about to say pay attention. As a part of the process of preparing meals, one of the things that you want to be able to do, you have to learn time management. You also have to be very good about cleaning up in the process. That's one of the biggest things is like nobody wants to come into a sloppy work environment. Nobody. So let's go, chef. I'm going to take y'all over here with me to the cabinet. Y'all follow along. As I take the cinnamon that I had early. What? I had the what? The cinnamon. And I also had the what? I had the what? I had the vanilla extract. Pay attention now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back. You got to put things away. Let's go, chef. Let's go, chef. So now, let me check the grill. Now, people have many different, okay. Do not let that bread turn into toast. Do not. You just want to lightly get it heated up so that it holds the wash properly. Hold still. Let's go, chef. See? It did not toast. It did not toast. But it just has the consistency of something that's been warmed up. And now it's going to hold the wash, which I prepared, right? But we can't take this Hawaiian bread and sit it in this bowl this way. It's not going to coat properly. So now we take and pour this egg wash into a Tupperware bowl because we have a lot more space to work with. You see that? There's our wash. And now what we want to do, we don't have to worry about the bread. It's out of the oven. It's out of the oven, right? So now what we want to do is we want to check the temperature of our griddle. Now, pay very close attention. I would not recommend this. Only if you have reached a certain status in this industry can you go and actually do what I'm about to do. Do not try this at home, but pay attention. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see what I just did? What did chef just do? Huh? I what? I brushed my hand across the top of the griddle. I brushed my hand. I didn't touch it. Did you see me touch it? I didn't touch it. What I did was I lightly, just so that the heat made me aware of when it was ready for the French toast. I'm going to do it one more time. I need all of y'all to pay attention to the position of my hand. I did not touch it. I did not touch it. Pay attention. This is where most of my students fail this portion of the crunchy French toast test. Because I can tell when they touch it, they go, chef, I burnt my hand. I can't. And I lawsuits. That's why I have people sign the waivers before they work with me. Because if you touch it and burn your hand, that's on you. You're a goddamn dummy. So one more time, I'm going to what? What am I going to do? Watch chef. Pay attention. Start here. Start here. Okay. Now the griddle has told me that it is ready to receive the French toast. Okay. So here's the last piece of preparation for this crunchy French toast. This is the most important part. I have right here in this bag. What is this? What is this? It ain't no damn cocaine. Who said cocaine? It's not cocaine. It's Frosted Flakes, damn it. The crunchy on crunchy French toast is most of the time is Frosted Flakes. Now, a restaurant won't tell you that. A restaurant won't tell you that. But I'm giving up all of the industry secrets right now. What is it? It's Tony the goddamn Tiger. Tony, aside from being what? What is Tony? Great. He puts the crunchy in the crunchy French toast. Hallelujah. Come on now. Come on. Jesus. Work with me. Tony the Tiger puts the crunchy in the crunchy French toast. I need to have a drink to that. Okay. Now I'm surprised somebody didn't say, hey, chef, but what about that French press coffee? How come you didn't push the what? Top down. Top down on the goddamn French press coffee. Okay. Okay. I think we're ready now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a handful of Frosted Flakes, put them in your plastic bag, and then all you're doing is crunch, 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 crunch. The crunch. There it is right there. Just break it all down. All you're doing is breaking it down. You break the Frosted Flakes down just so enough, thusly, so that it can properly coat the Hawaiian bread after it goes through the egg wash. Is it Kiara right? Yuck. You've never had crunchy French toast? You missing out on life. You're not even living. You living, but you're not alive. Put a piece of this crunchy French toast in your mouth and see what happens. See once you drop to your knees and thank Jesus Almighty. I'm going to move on. So now that we have we started with the egg batter. Huh? Right? We beat that up. And then we took our King's Hawaiian bread, put it in the oven so that it was lightly toasted, but not toast. Ain't nobody scraping nothing off this. It ain't get brown. You ain't hear me over the sink going scratch, scratch, scratch. Look at it. It still look like regular bread. But the consistency of it will be able to hold the egg wash in a manner. Exactly. Y'all paying attention. Now you getting it. Now, I got my butter on deck. It's been waiting because it knows it has to do a certain job. When you know your job, when you show up and you know what you're supposed to do, then you can make a contribution. Wherever you at right now, you work at a job, you have something you're supposed to be doing other than watching this goddamn craziness. But you know what you're supposed to be doing. And when you do that effectively, then you can then allow for the entire process to go off without a hitch. Hey, Bernice. Let's go, Chef. They said, let's go, Chef, but we got to put it together. Clap your hands right now. Let's go, Chef. I'm getting pumped up for crunchy French toast. God dang it. All right, let's put my hat on backwards now. Crunchy French toast. Let's go. So we got the egg washers ready to go. We got the King's Hawaiian that's been lightly toasted. We got the Frosted Flakes that's been broken down to a consistency that will receive all of the ingredients. Now, what we want to do is a very, very, very specific thing we have to do to be able to take the bread from the wash to the French toast onto the griddle. Right? You paying attention? The bread to the egg wash to the Frosted Flakes coating to the griddle. So now I'm going to coat the griddle with my butter. Now you couldn't hear that, but when I hit that griddle with the butter, you know what they said? It said shh, 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 shh. That means it's ready. The butter knows what it's supposed to be doing. It's being butter. It ain't being margarine. It ain't being oil. It's being butter. And no bacon in this kitchen. We don't do that. Okay, let's go, Chef. So now with our Frosted Flakes, we want to put that on a plate, right? We want to put that on a plate, spread it out like that, so that when we go into the wash, so that when we take the bread into the wash and lightly coat it on both sides, right? We take it out of the wash. From the wash, it goes to be plated with the Frosted Flakes on both sides. Flip it. And now, from this plate, we go straight to the griddle. Hey, and from there, all you got to do is let the griddle do what the griddle do. Which is what? What do the griddle do? It heats shit up. Hot damn. You hear that? Wash your hands. You have an egg consistency on your hands. You have to wash that. We don't want to pass along salmonella and all of these things that could potentially contaminate the kitchen and other things. Let's go, Chef. I don't have rehab clinics for other chefs. All I can do is have a conversation with them to try to inspire them to get back to cooking. This cooking thing will really take you over the edge if you go all the way into it without a strong sense of who you are as an individual, right? Hayes Hawk, Queen Mother of the Universe. I love you, sis. You have to have a really, really strong sense of who you are. It's just like being an astronaut and going out there in that capsule by yourself for months at a time. You have to have a conviction for who you are first and to be able to stay grounded in that. Hold on now. Okay. That French toast is talking to me. Y'all hold on now. I'm going to take a peek. Sometimes you just need to take a peek. Let's go, chef. Let's go, chef. See, this is my passion. This is my passion. But what I was saying that for those that reach that master level, you can go all the way off into the deep end if you don't have a sense of who you are and what your purpose for making this dish isn't about me. You understand what I'm saying? This crunchy French toast has nothing to do with me. It is not a personal endeavor. I'm making this crunchy French toast to change somebody else's life. I'm trying to change their life to make it better, to add happiness. The value system that I operate on, that I try to share with other human beings, is happiness. When you put this piece of crunchy French toast in your mouth, if it don't make you feel better, then I failed. This whole thing has been a waste of our entire time if I can't elevate your spirit with a goddamn piece of French toast. Now let's go, chef. Ooh, don't touch it. Use the proper utensils, ladies and gentlemen. Use the proper utensils. I will say that time and time again. You have the right tools for the job, you can be completely effective. And what the coffee doing? You know what? God bless you, because I'm about to show you what the coffee doing. About to show y'all what the coffee doing. Give it one more flip. One more flip on the French toast, right? But before we can pour the coffee, we have to have the correct creamer. I know some of y'all like y'all coffee black. I like my women black. But I don't mind a little bit of cream in the middle, if you know what I'm saying. And so let's go, chef. We take that French press coffee and pour it thusly. And then we got a nice little cup. Cheers to you, my Dr. Renee mug. Okay, that French toast is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, chef. Let's go, chef. That French toast is ready. So, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's crunchy French toast. Now you could put a little bit of whipped cream on it. You could sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar across it to give it some texture, and you want to plate things properly. So if you notice, I didn't take y'all over the show, but how did I cut that French toast? Somebody tell me. I need the first person to tell me, how did I cut the French toast? Talk to me. Hello, Tracy Nesbitt, you right back on this daggone thing again. Diagonally for French toast. And I want you to see it in 2 equal parts. You see that? You see that? Diagonally. Tatiana Base, you said it looks like cheese bread, but it is not nothing close to cheese bread. This is crunchy French toast. This is the breakfast showstopper. This is the breakfast showstopper. When crunchy French toast shows up, then all the other breakfast side items know, okay, well, let's stand down, because he done made a decision. And to tell you the truth, you don't even need syrup with crunchy French toast, because you're getting sweetness from the Frosted Flakes. See, now, whoever made that decision for that second little round of cinnamon, that was a good call. Keisha, you just tuning in. What makes the French toast crunchy is Frosted Flakes. That's the secret ingredient. It's Frosted Flakes. But you got to watch carefully. Watch carefully. Pay attention to all the steps. Make sure you control your fire when you put the grill on. Make sure when you're done, turn everything off appropriately. So that's my crunchy French toast tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. It's not dry at all. But you make this the right way, trust me when I tell you, this crunchy French toast is not dry at all. It's actually very, very moist. It's actually a beautiful dish. It is a beautiful dish. It's aromatic because of the vanilla extract. The cinnamon gives it a certain kind of aroma when it blends with the Frosted Flakes. So those two have this little push and pull that they're doing on top of the King's Hawaiian. I think if you've never made this dish before, you'll be really, really surprised at how well you can kind of blend this into whatever your normal routine is. See, Lamar Marshall said he uses Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've seen it done with that. My preference is the Frosted Flakes because it's more traditional. So I tend to stick with the traditional. If you want to do Cinnamon Toast Crunch, feel free to. Cheryl Carter, my pleasure, anytime. Let's go, chef. That's all. If you just say, let's go, chef, then I'll put the dishes together for you. But now's the time the process of the cleaning process has to begin. So just make sure whatever you do, clean everything up so your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, your boyfriend, your husband don't come home to a messy kitchen. Don't leave a messy kitchen. All right, any questions? Antoine Cates, I use actually my favorite, which is the International Delight, the Cold Stone Creamery version. Trina Davis, welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you. Willie Dawson, what's happening? Glad to see you back. It is a very tasty dish, LaToya. So clean up your mess. Absolutely. You can use Waffle Crisp as well. I tried Waffle Crisp, but again, like I said, I tend to stick to the traditional, which is the Frosted Flakes. Yes, you clean as you go, but after you're finished, you're still going to have some things to clean up. I think I'm actually going to do a chef battle me versus April. So we'll see if I can, if she's up for that. Julianne Murphy, welcome to the conversation. April Dawn Valette, or Valet, welcome to the conversation. Yeah. Is it Camille? Camille, they know, listen, if you try this, International Delight Cold Stone Creamery version, all you need to do is try it one time, and they got you. Because it is what? Delicious. Beverly Ely, I don't have a closing phrase yet. I was going to say bam, but that's Emerald Agassi. Any sides to go with the French toast? Yes. Coffee. Oh, valet, just like parking. I got it. Got it, April, valet. Gregory Alexander, you missed it, bro. We just made crunchy French toast with French press coffee. A lot of value in this. A lot of value. Thank you, sis, Cynthia. Appreciate the energy. Faye Robinson, try it. It can't hurt. And if something goes wrong, you can always reach out to me and I'll guide you through it. If you want to talk specifically about some variations of it, you can inbox me and I'll share some information. But try new things. Mix it up a little bit. I have some veggie sausage to go with it as well. I have some veggie sausage. You can throw that in. I get my veggie sausage from Trader Joe's, whatever that yellow box is. It's delicious. I don't eat meat. For those that don't know and you're not aware, I don't eat meat. Can you see the coffee? Or what are you trying to see? The coffee that I'm drinking? This? Or do you want to see the brand of coffee? I'm not trying to give brands all of this play, but it's only a couple of us here, so I'll show you. It's the Peet's Big Bang. What's up, Sharita Hayes? Welcome to the conversation. Hey, Gregory, if any of y'all see me in the airport or anywhere, make sure you come up to say to me and say hello. I'm always willing to take the time to say and chop it up with my folks. And people see me in April all the time and stop and we have a conversation with them. I always appreciate the energy. Just make sure we take a photo and we post it. And just, you know, if you see me and I'm with April, say, what's happening, Chef? She'll love that. She'd be like, Chef, what? Why are people calling you Chef? She has no idea, by the way, that I'm doing my cooking show now. Jaquetta, have a great day. Enjoy your day. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. It's Friday. If you work a 5-day work week, then this is the day where you actually get to tap out at the end and go home and enjoy your family and friends and your quiet time for the rest of the weekend. Nikki Vasquez, if you see us, you absolutely should say, hey, family, or what's up, cousins, or any of that stuff. If you're in Cali or any of these hoods, don't say what's up, cuz, though. I don't need nobody mistaking me for a gangbanger. But let's get into some real conversation now that the cooking is over with. Let's get into some real shit. I have to make this for my girlfriend, Shahida Dotson, for, let's see, what are you saying? Yeah, make it for not just your girlfriend or whoever. Make it for friends. Invite folks over. Have brunch. That's for a birthday. I'm not ready for this. Shannon, you ready for it all? Make it happen. We're going to do amazing things. Maria Cruz, April would not dust me off in the kitchen, not with certain dishes. And y'all already know that I'm the king of breakfast around here. She'll tell you that. And the kids will tell you. They be like, they do not want April anywhere near the kitchen for breakfast. Arletta Howard, welcome to the conversation. What's up, Antoinette Hatchett? Yeah, cut out the meat, Antoinette. I did it. I didn't have any meat for Thanksgiving. If I didn't put turkey on my plate for Thanksgiving, then you know I'm done with it. So it's been a big step for me, but I'm really pushing to try to live a healthier life and lifestyle and the diet part of it is really important to me. So no meat. Felicia Conan, try it. You can't go wrong. Just try it. You know, some of these dishes you could be a little hit and miss with, but you just have to keep trying and practicing. Nisha, Sunday is your birthday today. If it is, then happy birthday. What are my plans for my birthday? I don't really have plans yet. I haven't made any plans. I know April wanted to do something with me. She'll probably want to take me to dinner or do something like that, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so tomorrow, Nisha, we'll swing back around and say happy birthday to you. December the 2nd. Okay. Do people still call kids born on the 1st welfare babies? Is that still a thing? Damaris, I still want some alone time. I was just thinking about that while I was sipping my coffee. Ivy Little. Is it Little? Happy birthday, Ivy. 43 years old. God bless you. I still do want some alone time, but, you know, I'm open to whatever. I can't. Oh, my God. Sandra, you missed the whole we made crunchy French toast. Yes. Why are you just logging in? But go back. You'll be able to watch it. Crunchy French toast was on deck. And it's delicious. Yes, so I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. I don't have any big plans. I was hoping to be working this weekend. I thought I was going to be out on the road working. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. But what I'm going to do maybe is the universe's way of telling me to, hey, just relax. Just enjoy your day. I want to sit out and read a book. I'm thinking about going to the beach and just sitting under the sun and being on the beach, just laying out, reading a book and drinking some juice and eating some cheese and crackers and some fruit. Can you show us how to prepare a meat-free dish next time? I sure can. I will be happy to on the next episode. I need a name for the cooking show. Felicia Conan. Is it Conan or Conan? I don't think the threesome is going to happen. But I'm okay with that. It's all good. I'm okay with sex not happening. It's not even that big a deal to me. I have so many other things on my plate and on my mind, developing some shows and trying to push myself to get on stage more and really developing a comedy tour with 3 other comedians that I want to take out on the road. So those things are more in the front of my brain right now than sex and a threesome. Although a threesome would be great. But if it doesn't happen, like I said, I'm cool. There's no big deal. It was interesting because somebody inboxed me and suggested that my desire to have a threesome could send a message to April that she's not enough. Faye Robertson, I'm very serious with this cooking show. And so I wanted to wait until April's available for us to have that conversation together on camera, because I think it's I haven't had red meat, chicken, or pork in between like 13, 14, maybe even 15 years. Turkey, I just recently cut out and struggled with cutting out. So to the person that asked me how long without meat, like hamburgers, pork, chicken, I haven't had in 12, 13, almost 15 years. But again, I think I'm gonna wait until to have that conversation. Royally plated. Interesting. How about chef? How about we're cooking now with Chef Royale? I like chef. Let's go chef. I like Let's Go Chef because of what it like. Let's Go Chef, and I'm ripping it off from the boxer Shannon. Can't remember his last name, but he says Let's Go Champ. I just like Let's Go Chef. So, calling your cooking show a well show means family and comment. Means family and comment. A well show. Okay, I have to look that up. It's a little, I wanted a threesome for my birthday too. Nisha, We'll make it happen, Nisha. We have to live vicariously through you. But I was going to say about April and I've had this conversation before, and it's not a big deal to April because she knows that we've created an environment where either one of us can ask for what we really want. So I don't have to be in a space where I want something and can't put it on the table and let her genuinely give her an opportunity to respond to it. So, but I still want to have the conversation with her on camera, with you all involved in the conversation, because the last thing I ever want to be with her is disrespectful. And that's what one of the other young ladies was suggesting, that it was disrespectful to April to want to invite another female into our intimate space. And I don't see it that way at all. I think, again, I always say, and April, again, backs me up on this, like, build the version of a relationship that you want to be in that works for you, not other people. So that's why it doesn't matter what works for them. It only matters what works for me and April. And I know that, it doesn't bother April. She doesn't have a problem with it. She's a grown woman. She can say no to it, and I have to accept that. But again, what we typically do is April say no, but here's the version of whatever this is that works for me at this time. See, April Valet said we've had 4 and they've been grand, but you have to do what's good for you guys. Exactly. People, this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why people get so emotionally involved in something that they're not doing. It's not you all having sex. It's not your sex. It's me and April's sex. So why do they get so emotionally involved in something that they have nothing to do with? All right? It's that simple. You don't have to be here naked. It's me. You get it. So to the point that I was making though, like, live for you. Do what works for you. We're grown. April's grown. I'm grown. We can do what works for us, being completely responsible to whatever it is that we decide to get involved with. So what else? Anything else? Any questions? Any questions? See, this is, okay, so Felicia, biblically is what gets me, right? That's what a lot of people go, oh, well, the Bible says this, and I can tell you right now, I am God-fearing, I'm God-loving, I am more spiritual than I am religious. I am full of common sense. I understand, I put humanity first. I believe all of us connected together. Each piece of us is a piece of God. And when we're connected to God, we will see real peace in the universe. That's my belief system. I don't subscribe to any one religious philosophy. I try to be open to everything because I think there are pieces of everything that need to form together like a puzzle so that we finally reach a place where, things kind of make more sense. But what I don't do is I don't knock anybody for their religious beliefs. So again, that's why it goes back to whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. You have to be in the vehicle that is your journey with whoever you are involved with for the rest of wherever that ride is going to take you. I do not. You don't have to be in the ride with me in April. We are responsible for this journey and the ride that keeps it going. We have to maintenance it. We have to pull over and give it oil and water and check everything. So do what works for you. LaWanda Mosley said, I'm just coming in. What did I miss? You missed crunchy French toast. You missed crunchy French toast. Yes, Jamel Boyd, no meat, but I do eat dairy and eggs. Yep, I do. It's a process. I'm not completely vegan, but I can tell you I know for certain is, they do so much to animals to get them ready for market. That you watch some of these things like Forks Over Knives and some of these other documentaries that give you a little bit more insight into the food industry. For me, it gave me a certain awareness that just made me feel like I don't need to put that animal product in my body, not that meat. What they do to bulk it up for weight purposes, and some of these animals that are sick that they still take and process, that sickness we put in our body. Yes, I am vegetarian-ish, not vegan-ish, but vegetarian-ish. But I'm getting there. It's a process. Like, you got to want it for yourself. This is what I want for me. So anything else? I want to try to see if I can add somebody to the conversation if there's a question. But, oh my God, Jamel Boy, don't even start talking about hot dogs. I swear to God, if I see somebody with a hot dog in their hand, I'd like smack that shit out to try to save their life. Nobody should be eating hot dog. But this is so much stuff, right? There's so much stuff out there. The food industry is not the same industry that it used to be. The food industry is not the same food industry. There's no such thing as a goddamn farm where cows are out grazing and doing none of that. So it's all stuff that you should be paying attention to. I want to live the healthiest life I can live now so that later in my life, as I get older and as I age, I can still be fit and get around. And more importantly, my penis still gets hard. Does April eat meat? April does. Her and the boys eat meat. And I tried to talk to her. She stopped for a second and tried to tap out. But, they just, milk is gross too. Right? That's why you don't see me. I don't eat cereal. I used to love a bowl of cereal. My God. A bowl of Super Sugar Crisp? Holy Jesus. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it. I don't do it anymore. I can't. So I do miss, Tanya, to your question, I absolutely miss a burger. I miss turkey burgers. I miss regular beef burgers. But I just know they're not good for me, so I won't have them. There's a burger right now in Cali called the I had a veggie burger called I'm forgetting the name of it, but a cowboy burger. A cowboy burger. There's some veggie restaurant in North Hollywood, California that sells a cowboy burger. Oh, for somebody that doesn't eat meat, delicious. Almond milk is cool. You just got to get the right brand of it. Some of them taste a little. And April makes almond milk, by the way, which is delicious. It just tends to be a little sweeter. But that's just like, yes, Nikki, the cowboy burger is a beast. Tends to be a little bit sweeter than regular milk. But, it's the same as milk after you put cereal in it and you drink the milk afterwards. Okay, let me see something. I'm trying to... All right, if somebody has a question and you just put add me, I'm actually try to add a couple of people to the conversation because I want to get this worked out with this Facebook app, this Creator app. Hey, is it Tanya Watkins? It's my pleasure. You know what, Courtney? I still eat seafood. I will say that. I will eat a crab cake, and I do eat salmon, and I eat fish. So that's, that's pescatarian-ish. But I want to be able to cut that out as well. I'll tell you, my biggest problem really is sugar. Anybody that knows me knows that I have never seen a cupcake or a goddamn Sausalito cookie by Pepperidge Farm that I didn't fall in love with. So I'm trying to do my best to cut out the sugars, trying to eat more fruit, where we should be getting our sugar from if we're going to have it. But again, it's all a process. So I grew up eating candy just because I didn't know any better. I didn't have parents to go put that down. No, you're going to eat fruit, and kept fruit available to us in the house all the time. And fruit is expensive, It's not cheap, especially the organic kind that you should be eating if it does not have a cover on it. A banana, eat whatever banana you want, but grapes and blueberries and strawberries, anything that grows out of the ground that does not have a cover on it, you should be eating the organic version of that if you can get it. But if you love fish, then don't eat them. Okay. Didn't you not hear me say it's a process that I was trying to cut that out too? I just don't have the ability to do it all at once. It's a process. I'm trying to get there. What fruit do I eat? Andy, I love bananas. I love strawberries. I love blueberries. I love kumquats. Green smoothies are cool. I don't mind smoothies. Actually enjoy the fruit itself better. Yes, absolutely no tilapia, Nisha. That is the pork of the sea. That and catfish, which is bottom feeder. Jackfruit is actually not bad. Yeah, salt and sugar, those are drugs. Salt and sugar are drugs, so you have to be careful with the intake of salt and sugar, unless they're natural sugars. So, and most stuff, we just grow up seasoning everything. We grow up in these households where people just cook and put salt and pepper on every damn thing. So we don't even know what the actual food tastes like because we weren't introduced to it in its raw form. People talk about white people's food and how bland it is, right? But, we're slowly killing ourselves because as soon as something hit the plate, ever see somebody's food hit the table and they don't even taste it, right? Before they grab the salt and pepper and throw it on there. Just because they've been trained. So now it's just a reflex. Raheem, I don't detox. April and I used to do a lemon cleanse like 2 or 3 times a year. I haven't done it in years, but I think what I'm going to do is either for my birthday, maybe that'll be my gift to myself, or for the New Year's, I'm definitely going to do probably a 7 or 8 day cleanse, do the lemon cleanse, which I enjoy. Just flush everything out. Like, it really is a way for me to get back to that space where I have to rethink about what foods I'm putting in my body. Fish lives matter. Yeah, fish lives matter. I get that. I don't disagree with you either. All right. Anything else? Anybody? I got to get to my office and actually do some work today. So, and we just pushed past an hour. I would like to see if I can add somebody to this call just so that I can check this app. Nikki, let me see if I can add you. Detox cleanse recipe. Nikki, I'm gonna try to come to you. Let's see if this app is working. I think it should be. I know Facebook was having a problem. I tried to do some research on it last night. But we'll see if it works. I thought it was people not picking up, but it's actually the app. It's an app that they're trying to figure out, but they're having some challenges with it. So we'll continue to try to work with them. Yeah, see, Nikki is not picking. It's not. We're having a problem with it again, right? Are you not able to pick it up? Nope. Okay, so it's the app. It's the app. I got to go do some more research and try to figure this out because I'm sure April and I are going to go live at some point tomorrow. Nisha, yeah, chitlins, I wouldn't do that. I absolutely wouldn't do chitlins. And I had them when I was younger. You just don't know any better. Hey, Raheem, Google lemon cleanse. Google lemon cleanse, and it'll pull it right up. Google it. Google lemon cleanse for everybody that's asking about it. Google it and make sure if you're going to do it. I think like a lot of these health food stores actually have the book that teaches you or walks you through the process. It's really not that hard. It's like you're drinking lemon juice sweetened with honey, and you're adding like I think paprika to it. Is it paprika? I think that's the spice that goes in it. But it's very again, it's cleansing, and that's all you don't eat any food. You just drink that all the time. Drink a bunch of that for 7 to 8 days. But read up on it first. Do your research, and whatever you do, try to push through and do the whole 7 to 8 days. It's really amazing. It'll clean your body out, and if you can, Try to spend some time meditating while you're doing it. It's really, really healthy and valuable. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do for my birthday is start to cleanse. It's just challenging when I have to go out on the road and travel and try to figure that stuff out and manage not eating junk food on the road. But, I think I'm going to push myself to try to make it happen. All right. If you're not already following us, follow us on Twitter at After I Do TV. You follow me. I'm sorry, Twitter, Instagram at After I Do TV. You follow me on Instagram at Royale Watkins. If you've not gone and done so already, go over to the website, afteridotv.com, and hit that email button and share your information so you are subscribed to the email list. And give us your zip code, too, because when we come to your city, it's going to be based on this zip code list that we have from our e-blast that you'll be connected to the information. I think I'm here this weekend, so maybe I'll snatch April up and we'll go live. If she gets off early today, we'll go live later today. But if not today, then certainly at some point tomorrow. But we'll keep you guys in the mix. And so for now, enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Have a blessed weekend, and let's keep the love and positive energy going. All right, but before we go, one more time, let's go, Chef. There it is, right there. You see it right there? What it say? Let's go, Chef. Peace and love. And we'll come up with a name for the cooking show soon. If somebody has something, y'all can always inbox me and let me know what you think. All right, later.